So I got to tell you, Rich, I mean, I didn't, I was still, again, I'm so jonesing for live sports action anyway. The Tiger, Phil, Brady, Peyton event had no fans. Yeah. And I know that was kind of like a one-off, and it's for absurdly famous people showing off their competitive spirit and fun spirit together. And it was amazing being a fly on that wall. But I didn't miss the fans. No. I mean, I was still into the competition. And then before that, what was on, the NBC family of networks, when McElroy had to hit it closest to the pin, I was still locked in. That's the sort of stuff.
Yeah, no, look, no fans is better than no golf at all. And as you said, we're all sort of jonesing for live sports action. I mean, I think last week I watched a rerun of the 1992 World's Strongest Man competition, and it was oddly compelling watching Og Svindovlov pull an apartment building a full city block in Helsinki. But I hit a new low when I went with the 92 World's Strongest Man competition. So,
Rich Lerner, you know what? I got to tell you, when I was on SportsCenter, when I first started on SportsCenter, doing those 2:30 in the morning SportsCenters, what kept me awake, what kept me up and full of spirit and verve, and while there's maybe one sporting event left, was ESPN2 showing World's Strongest Man. And the fact that you did not use, I don't even know if that's a real name, that you might have just pulled that one, make it sound like it's a World's Strongest Man. Doesn't matter. But Magnus Vermagnusson was a real man. And by that, I mean like actual man. And he was all man. And just watching him lug large round stones all over the place got me through the night. I'll be very honest with you, Rich. Helped me answer the bell of a sports center in the middle of the night.
Well, wasn't Magnus on a leaderboard at the British Open back in 1988?
He could have been.
Round, because there's always some obscure Scandinavian on the leaderboard at the British Open on the opening day.
I love it.
No, it's nice to have it back. They did I thought a very appropriate and powerful moment of silence at 8:46 local time this morning. Okay. We know the significance of 846 now with respect to what tragically happened to George Floyd, and I think that's certainly a theme that's running through sports now, and I would hope going forward. I think we like sports because it's an escape, right? And we need a little mental well-being right now, because the country has not been well. We all need a little bit of an escape, but by the same token, I think we all agree we can't run away from these issues. They need to be dealt with, and I think athletes, as much power and currency as they have in today's society, have a real chance to lead on this. We saw what LeBron has decided to do with voting rights. So. Golf has never been a leader in terms of inclusivity. I would say probably the same for NASCAR, but I think with what's happening there in the Confederate flag, and I think everybody's had a reckoning, and I think everybody's ready to really and truly deal with it. I certainly hope so.
Me too, Rich.